Hello, and welcome to the first Unheard of Records artist interview series with your host, Gainchanger. That's me. And today I've got my boys, Dubz and Dutchz. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
What's up? I'm Sam, from San Diego, California. Beautiful Encinitas. Grew up with Joseph over here. Went to high school together. Happy to be here.
Yeah, now we cooking.
I'm Dev, 29, originally from Hawaii, been in California for 4 years, San Diego since February, and been friends with Sam since 2016. We were college roommates and played baseball together in college and tried the whole DJ thing. Thought it looked easy.
Definitely not easy.
It's not easy, but we're fucking rolling with it. So hey, we're going.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. All right. Well, glad to have you guys. Glad to be here. And so let's get right into it. All right. Well, the first question was going to be, how did you guys meet? But we actually already just covered that. So,
yeah, he definitely covered
We met at Hard Summer 2016 for like 2 minutes, and then said what's up, and then my girlfriend's friend had to use the bathroom, and then we didn't see each other until the first day of college.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah, one of our buddies, Rusty, I played baseball at Palomar College with him, go Comets, and we ended up getting recruited to Rogers State out there in Oklahoma, and he pretty much was like, hey, this is your roommate, and they were like, so my girlfriend has to go pee. And then, like, yeah, they ran off, but then we didn't see each other until Oklahoma, but yeah,
nice.
Hit it off, and the rest is history.
That's what's up. Now, how did you guys come up with the name Dubz and Dutchz? What does that mean to you guys?
So, yeah, originally we had a few different names. I mean, many ideas. And
I remember a few.
There was a couple back in the day, but yeah, you know, we were just chilling one day after a long workout class that we were taking up there at a Rio Hondo, I think it was. Yeah. And then we were chilling, and we happened to see one of those tobacco wraps, the Dutchz, and we were listening to music in the car, and we were like, oh, hey, like, what if we do Dubz and Dutchz? So
yeah,
that's kind of where we started, and then we kind of stuck with it from there.
Yeah, it's a good one. Rolls off the tongue. Nice and memorable. Yeah. Now, what do you guys do outside of music?
So I like to. I mean, I don't know. Go to the beach, you know. I've been really focusing just a lot on the music, I guess, lately. Yeah.
Grinding.
Go to the gym. Yeah.
Right. Go to the gym, hang out with friends,
hang out with the
beach.
friends. Yeah.
Music and stuff. After that.
Crushing it. Now, what are some of your biggest goals with the project?
You know, at first it was just to have fun and see where it goes from there, but you know, now the sky's the limit, kind of, and it would be awesome to travel the world and go play all these fun festivals, and
you know, we just party for free. Honestly, party for
also
free,
plus,
and you know, it started getting fun. All the homies get together every time we play, and it'd be cool to just freaking make it and play a festival and fucking be on stage. I don't know, it sounds sick.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely always cool to see how many of the homies turn up for your guys' sets. It's awesome. Always a solid crowd for sure.
Yeah, huge shout out to all the homies.
Yeah.
Much love.
Shouts. All right. Well, what are some of your favorite genres to listen to, produce, dance to, etc.? Could be in or out of dance music.
Definitely like influenced by like reggae, rap, definitely dubstep. Like we go through phases. We went through like a big house phase because that's pretty much all we could play to get into clubs to play.
Yep, been there.
And now, since people are booking us to play dubstep, that's pretty much all we play. And like in the sets, we just really try to play every genre. Like we'll go through house, bass house, drum and bass, dubstep, rhythm. Like we try to play it all. We try to play like cater to the person we're opening for, but we try to be different than all the other openers because most of the time of these shows, everybody's playing the same things, and we try to be a little bit different. So that's kind of how we roll with it. What music we choose and what we listen to.
Nice.
So
yeah, you guys definitely do have a nice eclectic mix of you know, all the good genres. You know, every time I've seen you guys, so definitely crushing it. What are a few genres you'd say would define Dubz and Dutchz? I know you mentioned house, dubstep, drum and bass.
Yeah, I'd kind of call it, I don't know, I guess I call it bass house.
Yeah.
Because it's both of them. But yeah, and then we'll sprinkle in some drum and bass, and then you already know you're going to get the top 40s in there. But our little flair, the top 40s. So
Yeah.
We always just hear these house songs. We're like, I wish there was a bass version of it. You know? So that's kind of the wave we're on right now.
Yeah.
So.
On that note, shout out your Na 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 remix for Peggy Gao. I saw that's almost at 120,000 plays. That's impressive.
yeah.
Peggy, if you see this, you should play it live one day.
Yeah. Big ups. Big ups. All right. Are there any specific sounds or styles that you're really focused on right now, or would like to dip into that you haven't yet?
We're really starting to dip our toes into some rhythm, I think. Yeah, so...
High knee season.
Yeah. High knee season.
Just better get them rocking. Yeah.
That's what we try to do every single time.
Yeah, so that and the wubs for me are always a fun one.
Yeah.
Some wubs and some sustains.
Yeah. It's really just trying to turn these house songs that everybody knows and everybody listens to into some bass to see reactions and everything. So.
Yeah. Always fun to get those edits and flips in there and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, on that note, who are some of your biggest influences?
By far, Zed's Dead. I don't know how many times we've seen them. Countless times, different festivals, literally everywhere. Yeah, so that's the number one. Like, all their sets, definitely something we model ours off of. Like, just crazy dubstep, but then it's like a roller coaster. They go up and down, they play house, they literally play everything. So, yeah, that's the biggest influence, but I don't know, we play a lot of like Dirty Snatcha, like Headaches when we get into drum and bass.
Yeah, shout out Headaches.
Like Levity's huge right now. I like YDG right now, honestly. All his remixes.
Crushing it.
Yeah.
And you guys are opening for him coming up soon, right?
Yeah, July 27th.
Nice.
Great point.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah.
All right. Now, who would you be out of that list? Do you think who do you think you'd be the most excited to either collaborate with or share the stage with?
Zed's Dead, for sure. That'd be fucking unbelievable.
Signing with Deadbeats is definitely
Yeah.
a dream of ours.
My
Yeah,
shit.
definitely a goal.
Yeah.
Definitely a
It's
goal
the
for a
dream
lot
right
of
The dream.
Sweet. Now, what about dream venues or festivals?
For me, it would be Red Rocks.
Yeah, Red Rocks would be crazy.
Yeah.
Well, you just went to Electric Forest. That'd be pretty fucking crazy.
That would be probably one of the festivals, yeah. Electric Forest or Bass Canyon.
Yeah.
I mean, Hard Summer too. Like that's where it all started. Like Hard Summer would be sick.
Maybe
Lost
Lost
Festival,
Lands.
yeah. Lost Lands would obviously be crazy. Any festival. I honestly don't even care right now.
Yeah,
If we played
feel
any
that.
festival,
Feel that.
But Hard
I
Summer
wouldn't even care.
especially, yeah, because that's where we met
Summer
too,
was
so
sick.
it would be like
Nice.
full circle kind of.
Yeah. Feel that.
The
That'd be
Corona Pool
awesome.
Party and play in the parking lot. I don't even care.
Pull up, tailgate, break the speakers out,
Okay.
put some decks in the trunk.
Seriously.
Let's do it. All right. Now, how did you guys get into making music?
So,
You?
funny story, yeah, I guess, yeah.
Plot
essentially,
twist.
yeah.
Pretty sure it was you.
But so I was playing a little bit of baseball overseas after college, and when I'd come back home in between seasons, I didn't have anybody to play catch with. So when my dad was at work, our buddy Brody, Brohan, would hit me up, and he was always down to play catch. But then he started showing me some bangers, and he's like, "Oh, my buddy Joseph is showing me how to make these bangers," and I was like, "Well, dang, dude, you gotta let me connect with him because I'm trying to learn how to make some of these bangers." And then
All history
just
from
been
there.
trying to be a sponge,
Yeah.
So
Well, you guys are crushing it. Couldn't ask for better students. You know, between you guys, Brohan, etc. You know, always honored to
Likewise.
have you guys in the studio.
Honored to
Always
have you as a
fun.
mentor.
Shout out Brohan as well.
Shout
Other
out Brohan.
Unheard of Records artist that I'm
dog.
sure you guys will hear more from soon.
If you want to learn how to make music.
Yeah.
Gainchanger.
Hey.
Gainchanger.
Appreciate the plug, guys. Appreciate it. All right, now let's see. What are some of your favorite aspects about making music?
I just love how so like how happy it makes everybody feel, and like just bringing the good vibes to the party, and like just knowing that like it's creating memories for people to hold on to.
Yeah.
I like hearing songs and being like, damn, dude, we should make our own version of this.
Yeah, yeah.
Or if someone makes a remix and it's like, this kind of sucks. Like, we can do way fucking better than that. Like, it's just hearing all the songs and like, damn, like, we need to make our own spin on this. Like, that's what's cool about it, is the creativity aspect of it. So,
yeah. All right, now for a hard one, what are some of your least favorite aspects of making music?
Listening to the same fucking sound
1,000 times.
Everything just sounds like poop.
It's 3 hours in and everything sounds terrible.
Yeah.
You know, one day you have a sandwich for lunch and it might sound pretty good, but the next day you have a salad for lunch. You know, maybe those sounds aren't as good as they were the day before. So
it's a good analogy.
All right, now for a tough one. I know personally, from being in duos, it's a lot of fun. Nothing like making music with your best friends, but impossible not to butt heads sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
How do you guys approach those disagreements, or how do you handle things when you have different ideas about a track?
Just argue about it for a while until someone gets it.
Yeah, it's just the older brother that I never had, so yeah, it's usually me just being like, all right, let's just do that then. Yeah,
I'm always like, dude, you got able to, like, let me handle the mixing. And we just kind of sort it out that way.
Nice.
You know? Like,
yeah,
we trust each other enough, but like, yeah, we're like brothers to where we fucking bicker like a married couple a lot of the time, and
oh yeah,
it is what it is.
Hey, it shows you
get
guys
shit
care.
done, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
It's definitely like a yin and yang kind of relationship
It
for
works,
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, you gotta have that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He makes me a better person.
You had me at hello. All right, now on that note as well, you mentioned, how do you guys approach playing shows? Do you guys plan it out, freestyle it, combination of both?
We planned it out, like this one we kind of just fucking winged it, but most of them like weeks in advance. Like normally we'll do it apart and do like 5 song sections, like you do 5 songs, I do 5 songs, and then get like a template of what we want to play, and then we'll find new songs and just like plug it in wherever it works. But usually we'll rehearse it like weeks in advance, make sure it's the right amount of time, make sure it sounds good and exactly what we want. Like we're super anal about it in that sense, where like I don't think we could ever just freestyle it and be okay with it. Like we're too like picky and nitpicky.
We want it to sound a certain way for everybody.
Like we're super perfectionist about it. So
Nice.
And the timing,
yeah.
Just because you may think that you want to get to something or play something, but then the timing is always something that we want to make sure that we got it.
We want it to be a roller coaster, dude. We want it to be up and down.
Like
we want it to flow and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, now who are some of your main collaborators in the area? Any specific labels, producers, artists? Who should people be on the lookout for on the come up?
Gainchanger.
Hey, appreciate it.
You, Joseph. Brohan. Yeah, all the boys, dude. Blau. I mean, Blau's bigger than us, but yeah, like he's
the homie Large,
Large,
crushing it.
Bolo, dude. Bolo's been killing it. He's the dude got us into DJing in general. That fool just played.
Yeah, he was
like EDC and like Beyond and all this
Nice.
shit. Like, dude, he's fucking killing it. So he's super sick.
He's crushing it.
We just stick with
some of the other
dude,
homies
honestly.
like Kenny Do It, and couldn't be doing it without them. Ufberg and Bram the Dawn, and some of those other guys with Night Access and everything. Shout out to Psychosis and Project Seismic, because without them, throwing all these cool parties and stuff, we wouldn't have some of those avenues.
Yeah, they've been looking out for us.
Yeah.
So we got Amorphic, we did Tape B with them, and now
Yeah.
YDG. Like they look out for us, so it's cool.
Yeah, all fire shows for sure.
Obviously, Unheard of records.
Yeah. Shout out UHO. Let's go.
A couple other collabs, I think. Yeah, we got the Snowfire, another banger in the works.
That one was sounding good.
Yeah, that one's gonna be
melodic bass.
Yeah.
Really fun
different
one.
turn.
Let's see. Yeah, a couple collabs, like I said, with Kenny Do It, and then yeah, maybe some others in the works with like some of the homies Ease Up and Scumwubs.
Nice.
Right, yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm excited to hear them. All right, now let's go ahead and talk about the track a little bit. So I know you guys have Heartbeat out on Unheard Records. Definitely a banger. What was the idea behind the track? How did it come about?
Yeah, I mean, we were playing a lot of house shows, like we said, and we're bass guys at heart, and we wanted to kind of start to show our versatility and mixing and stuff like that, and we thought of what better way to make a half house song and half bass song to kind of make it easy and give it a little bit of flair, and we found a nice sample of a beautiful singer, and then we went from there. And
the sample sounded dope. And we got tired of playing Boots and Cats all the time. We needed some wubs and some stuff, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty much how it went.
Put a funky little bass line on it, and
so that
sent it around to the homies for some feedback, and you know, without all them helping out and you know, pushing us to change the sounds or test out other options and stuff like that, then you know, wouldn't be getting to the place where it's at. So.
Nice.
Just wanted to freak some house people out.
Yeah,
some bass in it, you know.
Let's go.
That's what it was.
Gotta keep it unexpected.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Now on that note, I know you mentioned Boots and Cats, but do you have anything to say about Boots the dog?
Yeah, she's chiller, dude. She's
posted right now, so.
Almost 13. All she wants to do is chill.
Oh, I thought she was a little puppy.
No, dude, she's 13. She needs to start pulling her weight in my apartment. She needs to start paying bills or something.
Boots, you hear that? Time to get a job.
Yeah, seriously, you need to pull your weight. Struggling out here just for you to survive and sleep.
No, I know you mentioned the vocal. Are there any other specific elements in the track that you guys want to talk about, or you know, what are each of your favorite elements in the track?
Honestly, just the bass section, the halftime drop. Like, to me, that's my favorite part because it is unexpected, like you said, and I don't know. That's how we like to do our sets. Like we were saying, like turn house songs into bass, like remixes, kind of a thing. That's kind of our twist to how we've been producing lately. So to me, that's what it is.
Yeah, it was probably my favorite part of the song. I think the fun part about that was we went back and forth a lot about the rhythm of how the wubs were going to go and what speed they were going to go at and like what sounded the best to us. But you know, once we decided to just like close their eyes and do the draw mode, and I just kind of like threw it in there, and then it was just like, whoa, that actually kind of sounds pretty good. So we just kind of kept it with that.
Solid technique.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes happy accidents are the best, and there's no better way to make a happy accident than just to randomize everything.
It's just like, I think I'm overthinking this.
No, well, hey, that's been one of my biggest issues too. Sometimes simplicity is key.
Oh yeah.
Now, any other favorite parts of the process on this one, or putting it together?
Honestly, it was just cool, like sending it for feedback. We've sat on it forever, like knowing that this was a track that we wanted to release with someone, not just do a self-release, but yeah, just trusting the process on it, because that's really like our first. I mean, it is our first solo track that we like ever worked on.
I mean, yeah, that was really the one that essentially we first was like, I'm gonna finish a full track.
Yeah.
You know, you do all these 8 and 16 bar loops of songs, and you never touch them again.
Yep. Yep, feel
and
that.
they just sit on the shelf, and then this was one where I was like, I think this has some potential. And so we just kind of kept grilling at it, and then sending it out to everybody, and finally, you know, thankfully Unheard Records decided to pick it up, and you know, after that we decided to be like, yeah, this actually is something that we should stick with, and it
was slapping live, so that's what it was.
Yeah,
cool
sounded great live for sure. I remember when you guys first sent that to me, and I was like, all right, the boys are cooking, let's go.
Those lessons are paying off.
Yeah. Now, I know you mentioned that it was actually your first solo tune that you guys started. About how long you think it took you to like kind of flesh it out or finish it up?
Over a year.
Yeah, it had to have been over
probably not a year and a half, but like over a year.
Yeah, because it was one of the first ones, so many trial and error processes, and still learning as you go. So then once you learn a new technique, you want to go back in and clean it up, and
definitely.
Or vice versa, maybe the old technique works better than the new technique that you tried after listening to it for a couple more weeks, so then you go back to it, and it was a fun process, I would say.
Nice. Yeah.
Out of all of them.
All right, now time for a more abstract question. What does this song mean to you?
We wanted to connect with the fans and give the festival feel to that sing-along and that almost euphoric moment of you being there with all your best friends and kind of that connection with each other.
Just thought it was a catchy verse. Catchy verse, simple guy. More simple, more better.
Yeah.
Catchy verse.
Less than four sometimes.
Shit sticks in your head. The house part was sick. The halftime drop.
Yeah. Nice.
Once you start singing it, next thing you know, you'll be singing it in the shower.
That's
6 samples.
I think I've found myself singing it in the shower before, actually. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's see. Are there any specific artists or styles you think that influenced this song in particular?
I think around that time, I was listening to a lot of Peekaboo.
Nice.
And
he was making some house.
He was kind of starting to branch off a little bit more, and but it was really just his kind of the wubs and especially with the sub.
That's when Tape B dropped that house track too. I don't remember what it was called, but he was doing his whole house kind of tech house, Tech B.
Oh, okay.
I think is when he started doing that. And we're like,
I'll have to check it out.
Sick. Yeah, I don't think he dropped more than one song, but yeah.
Yeah, and I know Peekaboo had that house track on his album too. It was pretty solid. All right, now do you want to say anything about the sound design on this one, or anything in that area?
That one.
Yeah, like I said earlier, we just kind of stick around Serum and just try to process the shit out of it. What is it?
Just trying to catch a fly or something. Did you get it?
She's trying to do some sound design.
The mosquitoes, dude, they're gonna come get me.
Booth's sound designing on the couch right now.
But yeah, I mean, shout out Gainchanger. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Yeah, without the sound design lessons, and then shout out to Blau too. Without some of those techniques that he taught me, just throw a bunch of processing on there and kind of see what sounds okay to our ears after a while, and at the end of the day, as long as we like it.
If it sounds good, it sounds good.
Everybody else, they don't have to listen to it if they don't want to, but
it's all trial and error anyway. So
listen to it.
That's how it goes. All right, so let's see. What do you want your audience to take away from this track?
That's a good question right there.
Versatility, I don't know. We like to play house, we like to play bass.
I just hope it makes their heart beat. That's
what
It's in the song.
That's really it.
We want you to keep listening to our music.
Yeah,
that's the takeaway from it, I guess.
Eat more Dubz and Dutchz.
Yeah, eat more Dubz and Dutchz. Come to our shows, listen to our music.
Nice.
Yeah, and again, huge shout out to Unheard Records. Huge what they're getting behind and what they believe in, and without them believing in us and getting our name out there, we probably would have been pretty unheard of. So I think
there it is.
There, but yeah, we're really blessed to be in this opportunity, and we're really excited to see what comes out of it.
Yeah,
nice. Well, on that note, to close it off, is there anything else you guys want to talk about or mention about either the song, you guys in general, anything else?
Eat more Dubz and Dutchz.
Eat more Dubz and Dutchz, I guess, yeah. That high quality bass in the face, right there, yeah.
We gotta do some merch with that now.
For real. Come to our show, July 27th, Breakpoint.
Yep. Yeah.
For YDG and Brain Rack.
Yeah. Just thank you for all the support, really, and we wouldn't be here without y'all. So
well, hey, thanks for tuning in, guys. Once again, Sam and Dubz and Dutchz. My name's Gainchanger, aka Joseph. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you soon at one of the shows.
Peace.